Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Ellie from Elsa's Wholesome Life. Today I have planned for you guys a super festive video because Christmas is just around the corner and we released our Christmas mini ebook on the Wholesome store earlier this month, and there is 20 vegan Christmas themed recipes in there for both winter and summer Christmases, and there's also some really awesome desserts in there. So I wanted to film for you guys my favorite recipe in the ebook, which is our vegan Pavlova. And if you don't know what a Pavlova is, it's an Australian Christmas themed dessert that is just traditionally always there every Christmas, but it's usually made out of eggs and cream. So I have made a vegan version and you guys are going to honestly love this recipe. It took a few attempts, but we nailed it. So that's why I wanted to share this with you guys in video as well. And if you like the recipe, you can jump over to the Wholesome store and get the whole ebook. So there's lots of options for you to cook on Christmas Day. I also want to share inside this video us putting up our Christmas tree. It is Alex and I's first Christmas in our home, and we are having both our families come and spend Christmas Day with us this year. So we wanted to have a pretty special tree, and I filmed us putting it up a few weeks ago, so I'm going to pop that into this video. And lastly, we also have someone exciting that we want you guys to meet, but we will save that for the end of today's video. So for now, let's get stuck into making my vegan Pavlova. Okay, so first up, a hot tip. If you guys have an iPad and that's what you use for looking through ebooks, then I highly recommend you get a stand for your kitchen bench. So I have this little wooden stand which I put my iPad in, and that way when you're in the kitchen cooking you can just have it in front of you and read it as you go. Otherwise you can do it on your phone, but that's just the easiest way for me in the kitchen, just to see it right in front of me. Now the recipe we are cooking today is my vegan Pavlova inside the ebook, and we've got all the description there of how to make it and a couple of serving suggestions. And another great thing you can do with ebooks is you can actually bookmark the pages that you want. So then if you head to this and you head to bookmarked, you have your recipes that you're going to cook on Christmas Day. So first up, a few tips about this recipe. You're probably going to want to prepare the pavlova or the meringue casings the day before, because they do need to sit in the oven to set after they've cooked for an hour and a half for about 3 to 4 hours, or until completely cool. So if it's Christmas morning and you're wanting to whip these up, it's not really going to work if you want to put some other things in the oven as well. So prep these the day before, and then on Christmas Day it's super simple and you just have to top them right before serving. Now the first step of this recipe, we are going to grab one 400-gram can of chickpeas, and what you're going to do is drain the aquafaba or the liquid from the chickpea can into a bowl, and then you're going to place that large mixing bowl into the fridge so that it can cool for about 1 to 2 hours. Now the actual can of chickpeas you can just keep aside and use that for another recipe. Once the aquafaba has chilled, you can remove that from the fridge, and you're going to want to preheat the oven to 110 degrees Celsius. Then with your aquafaba in your mixing bowl, you're going to use an electric mixer, and you are going to whisk on a high setting for about 8 to 10 minutes. During the 8 to 10 minutes, the aquafaba will go from a translucent yellow tinged liquid into a white fluffy liquid. Once the 8 to 10 minutes is up, you're going to sieve in 1 teaspoon of corn flour, and you want to keep mixing as you sieve it in. As you continue to whisk, add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then gradually you're going to add in your caster sugar. So we have 3/4 of a cup of caster sugar, and you're going to add in about a tablespoon at a time through a sieve to prevent any clumps, and you want to keep whisking as you do this. This should take you approximately 5 minutes, as you want to do it in gradual stages. During this time, your mixture will start to form stiff peaks, which basically means it's going to start to form a really firm texture, and it's firm enough so that you can scoop it up and turn your spoon upside down and it won't fall off. Finally, we're going to add in 1/3 of a teaspoon of cream of tartar, again while we're whisking, and then we're going to whisk for another 2 to 3 minutes. Now line 3 baking trays with baking paper, and you're going to scoop the mixture into approximately 6 to 8 small meringues. They should be about 10 centimeters wide, and you want them to be a circular shape with a bit of a hollowed center. Now that the meringues are ready to go in the oven, you're going to immediately reduce the heat to 100 degrees Celsius and place the trays in the oven. You want to bake them for approximately 1 hour and 30 minutes and make sure that you don't open the oven door during the cooking. After about 1 hour and 15 minutes, you can check on your meringues and give them a light touch. They should begin to feel firm and crisp. If they're feeling firm and crisp at 1 hour and 15 minutes, you may like to turn off the oven now or wait the full 1.5 hours. Once the time has reached, switch the oven off and leave the door closed and allow them to cool in the oven for about 3 to 4 hours. You may also choose to leave them overnight. Leaving them in the oven with the door shut is an important step in helping them to dry out and not collapse. Now the next steps of this recipe involves decorating it ready for serving. You want to top your meringues right before serving because they will start to dissolve or go a bit soggy. So to prep your toppings, we're going to start by making our cherry coulis. So I have 1 cup of frozen cherries that are pre-pitted, and I'm just going to defrost them on the stove with about 1/3 cup of water. Now I'm going to bring that to the boil and reduce the heat to low and continue to simmer for a further 2 minutes or until the cherries have defrosted. Now you want to mash them with a potato masher or a fork and continue to simmer for a further 2 to 3 minutes to reduce the liquid. Transfer the cherries to a covered container and cool in the fridge for at least 30 minutes. Once you're ready to serve, remove the meringues from the oven and place them onto the serving plates. You're going to scoop about 4 tablespoons of a thick coconut yogurt onto each meringue. For reference, I am using the brand Nakula, but you could also use Koyo. So spread the coconut yogurt over the center of each meringue and then top with about 1 tablespoon of the cherry coulis. Top with some extra fresh seasonal fruit of your choice. I've gone for a bit of a berry theme here, so I'm using cherries, blackberries, and raspberries. Serve immediately or they will begin to dissolve or get a bit sloppy. They should be nice and crunchy on the outside with the gooey, yummy toppings in the middle. This will make such a great festive Christmas treat. And if you're Australian and you've grown up having Pavlova, then you're in for a real treat to have this vegan version that is pretty simple to make. It takes a bit of time, but I promise you, you won't be disappointed. And everyone eating it will honestly think it's the best meringue they've ever had. I hope you guys enjoy this festive recipe and have a really wholesome Christmas. If you've enjoyed this recipe, don't forget you can download our Merry Wholesome Christmas ebook. I'm going to put the link in the description so you guys can check it out. There is lots of delicious recipes in there, and if you are new to vegan or you have some vegan family members or you just want your family to try some vegan dishes, then download the ebook and cook some dishes from there. And if you do, I'd love to see what you guys cook on Christmas, so make sure you tag us on Instagram at ELSA'S Wholesome Life or the Wholesome Store. And next up, we're going to get stuck into our Christmas decorating and meeting our new family member. So guys, I've got the camera set up so we can do a time lapse of us setting it up. And this is our olive tree Ollie, who isn't quite big enough for our Christmas tree this year because I didn't want to hurt her because we're trying to grow her. So we're gonna have to tackle the challenge of getting her over here so that we can set up our Christmas tree in her spot. And then our Christmas tree, which came, is over here. I'm so excited to unwrap it because it's going to be epic, and you guys will see once we're done. And then I get to decorate it, and hopefully I have enough decorations because I haven't done this in so many years, but I've got all my decorations ready to go. So less is more minimalist tree.
Just like you, a headless chook. This here. It's delicious.
It's happening. Alex is rebelling against the gloves.
Don't need bloody gloves.
Ooh!
Halfway on the build, and
She's looking really good.
it's massive.
Woohoo! I'm fluffing.
That was on the fluff job.
Look how good it looks. So we had a little predicament. Layer 3 was packaged with layer 1, and then layer 2 went on top, and it looked like the tree went skinny fat. But we've solved it.
Whoa.
Lucky you're tall.
So tall.
Woohoo!
That is outrageous behaviour.
This is OATLY. He's going on the tree first. Hey OATLY. This is the Aussie Christmas decoration.
You. Kangaroo. Kangaroo.
Oh. Backwards kangaroo. Good news, guys. The tree is done. Woo!
It's called Rodney Sampson the Fourth.
Rodney Sampson. That's not very Christmassy.
Deck the halls with bows of holly. Fa la 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 la. And 'tis a season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la. Fa la 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 la. Halls with boughs of holly. Fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel. Fa la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol. Fa la 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 la. Fa la 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 la.
Now it's time that you meet our new family member, Oatly. Oatly, hello. All she does is sleep. Hey. She is out cold. Oh, hello. Hello, there you are. What are you doing? Say hello. Oh. This is Oatly the Bernedoodle. She's almost 10 weeks and we've had her for about 5 days. She's actually a crazy dog when she's hypo, but she also loves her sleep. Say hello. Oh, Baba. Hello. Oh, cute. Look at you. You're just a big sleepy baby. Say hello. Hello. Say hello. Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. You're so cute. So this is our little papa, our third little family member, and she's actually such a chiller, also a little bit crazy, pretty ballsy, and a big, keen, sleepy head. Aren't you? Okay, I'll let you go back to sleep. Good girl! Good girl! You're toilet trained already!
Good girl.
Good girl!
Now it's time to give her up.
Potty training. Aced that. You've only had one mistake inside. Hey? Wow, Baba. Baba. Ow. Nippy, nippy. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you eating? Oh! There's a rock. You got my hand. Got my hand. Ah. Get it. Get it. Yeah! You crazy. Hey. Hey. You're so cute.
Sit. Good girl.
Good girl.
Good. Good girl. Good girl.
You may notice there's a lack of rug.
Sit. Stay. Nope. You did right. Stay. Sit. Good girl.
Oh.
Good girl.
Day 5. We're already
Good
sitting, peeing outside, sleeping through the night.
Come on. Come here. What are you doing? Come here. Here. What's this? Sit. Good girl. You're so smart.
Hey. Hey.
Oatly. What's this? Sit. Stay. You're getting distracted. Nope. Too much. Sit. Stay. Good girl. You're so smart. Here it is.
Let's sign out. Should we get the Christmas tree in the background? How festive. Well, guys, I hope you have enjoyed. Woohoo! Ow. She's not loving this. Oh, Bubba. Okay. No Oatly for the bye. Well, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this festive video edition. I hope you enjoy the recipe today. If you do like it, try it out. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And make sure you head to the Wholesome store to download our Christmas ebook. There is lots of wholesome veggie options for you guys in there. Lots of ideas and inspiration. And I just know you guys are going to love it. Thanks so much for watching. And I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas. Bye. Say bye. 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 Oh, all right. All right, I think that's where we leave you.